This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Sci-Fi's new series, Happy. This December, Happy stars Christopher Maloney as an ex-cop turned hitman and Patton Oswalt as his new partner who happens to be an imaginary flying blue horse thing. The show also has killer Santas, drunk a-holes, and sick jokes. It's based on the extremely graphic novel by Grant Morrison and Derek Robertson. I love this graphic novel, and you're going to love this show. Happy premieres December 6th at 10, 9 Central on Sci-Fi.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Canada, but won't-it-a. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Oh, thanks Barnhen for that catchphrase submission. Not sticking, I believe. We'll have a new one next week. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang for another week. This is so exciting. We are out of the throes of Navi Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi, and we are deep in the throes of Deki Doggy, and this is so exciting. The season's greetings are upon us. Everywhere you go, city sidewalks, busy sidewalks, people are greeting you in a seasonal way, and that's what the holidays are all about, is saying hi to a bunch of random strangers. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. I'm Scott Aukerman, and I'm your host, and what a show we have. Coming up a little later on the show, we have a couple of best friends. That's exciting. Chums, apparently. And we have a couple of employees of a local legendary business, small business here in the area. That's coming up a little later. But first, in our guest of honor seat, and that's that's what I like to call it. We are, of course, and I don't know, Jimmy, if you've been on the show since we stumbled upon our new tagline.
No, I've not.
Okay, well, I don't even know how it happened. I thought of a thing. I said the thing.
Uh-huh.
It started blowing up.
People seem to respond to it.
People, and by the way, point this directly at
you. Recommend I use the sound system?
Yeah, you are a broadcaster.
Pioneer.
I uttered it out loud, and people were like, oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, let me hit you with it.
I'd like to hear it, and then you'll get my gut reaction to it.
Comedy Bang Bang.
Yep.
The show where they talk to interesting people.
Oh, boy, you're onto something.
I am.
I love it. Now with Chuck Rose out of the picture, I think that could be your catchphrase.
Isn't it ironic that his last name is like him rising, but it's the descent of Charlie Rose?
It's the descent of Chucky Rose. And we miss him. I really already miss him. He would come into our home every night with his slow, laborious interview.
Wait, is he like a nightly Santa Claus?
We would treat him like Santa Claus.
He would literally come into your home.
Beforehand, we would have the Charlie Rose on a shelf that we would set up around the house for the month prior. And then my son Oliver would go, "Oh, Dad, where's Charlie hiding today?" And we'd find him, and he, of course, had his hand on an ass.
That is a wonderful piece of business, and I'll introduce you in a second. We have some clues up to this point. You're a homeowner.
That's right. That's right. What else you wanted to What other clues would you like?
Son Oliver, I guess.
Okay.
Pioneer, you mentioned it.
Those are 3 clues.
Pioneer is a chicken emporium, so you may have been talking about that.
People, right? Let's keep them guessing. Keep them on their toes.
And the keep them guessing, keep them on their toes, you've put it perfectly, because that's exactly the segue that I want to use to introduce you, because you have a new podcast.
Yes.
You have an old podcast, or I don't like to say old, but a classic podcast.
Happy with that?
That has been going on for
almost 12 years.
Too long is what I was going to say.
Oh, goodness. Well, then you're in the same boat, brother. You're not far behind me.
I know, I'm not.
I'm overdressed. I'm too warm.
Yeah, take it off while I introduce you. Unzip.
Take off the jacket?
Unzip and...
I don't know how you guys do things here.
Do you do both arms at a time, or do you do one arm at a time?
Find out together. Turns out just the one. One at a time.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
Righty-tighty.
I'm not Houdini. Can he do 2 at a time?
I'm going to punch you in the stomach if you say you're Houdini.
Give me a chance to clench up and put a key up my ass.
Was that part of it? By the way, did I ever tell you the story about when I was in the 6th grade? Mr. Connor, I believe, not Mr. Cotter. We all had to do book reports, and my friend Doug, who's still out there, lives in San Diego, I believe, he would lie about reading the books all the time, and he would write fake book reports. Doug would, yes. So, and Mr. Connor would always try to ask questions of us to make sure we had read the book and we weren't just bullshitting. So my favorite time was when he would do that. He would do it in groups of 5 of us. So the 5 of us went over by his desk, and he asked us these questions. And his first question was, Doug, who was Old Yeller?
And Doug
says, the cowboy? The greatest. Why were we talking about this?
I brought up Houdini.
Houdini, yes. Oh, that was the other thing. He read a Houdini biography. And that was his question was, how did Houdini die? And
how did Doug respond?
Doug responded that he drowned in a trick gone wrong, and that's how Mr. Connor knew that he was lying about that one. I don't think he ever read a book. In fact, I couldn't even say that he has ever read a book.
Do you think he's illiterate?
I think he might be. I don't know how he contacts me on the internet every once in a while.
You keep in contact with Doug.
But he dictates.
Maybe he listened to the book on tape.
He might. He was my very first friend in 3rd grade, and I'll introduce you in a second. Speaking of friends. Not the television show, but he has a new podcast where he keeps them guessing and keeps people on their toes in a game show variety. Yes, not Doug.
I thought you were talking about Doug. I'm like, what are the odds Doug has the same thing going on?
It's called Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo. Now, there's another clue.
Oh, boy, that's a giveaway, I think. Although, don't flip over all your cards yet. Maybe some people are still on the fence.
True. Someone may have an ace in the hole.
That's right.
That should be your podcast title. Ace in the hole.
I'm not happy with it.
Change Never Not Funny to Ace in the Hole.
Oh, I'd like to change Never Not Funny to any other title.
Do you get a lot of people slamming you?
More like Always Not Funny. That was funny in 2006.
I get the Where's the Comedy in Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so
I love, by the way, my favorite thing about Scott Aukerman, there's many. You know I have a list
Thank
at
you
home.
very much.
Is on your Twitter.
Checking it twice.
Your handle of I don't care what you didn't like about this week's show. I love it. And I'm jealous of it, quite frankly.
Well, honestly, for a while, I was blocking people because I don't know what kind of lunatic writes to someone to say they don't like something.
I don't either.
It boggles the mind. But for a while, I was just blocking people saying, well, if that's the type of person you are, I don't want to be in contact with you. And then I realized just put it in the Twitter handle right there.
And just clean it up?
And just clean it up. And then anytime anyone writes, because here's my theory on it. Every week is someone's absolute favorite episode. And someone's absolute least favorite episode. So if I were to let people every single week say, hey, this is my least favorite episode, I would get very depressed about doing the show, and I would just quit. So instead, I just say, may I refer you to my Twitter bio?
Good for you.
And then they say, sorry, they apologize. They're nice about it. They say,
wow.
Yeah, it's the best. You can change it if you like.
It's yours. That's your handle.
By the way, his Twitter handle is Jimmy Pardo, at Jimmy Pardo.
Damn it, you're really giving this game away.
Does anyone not know who it is at this point? He is a wonderful friend of the show. He's been around since the beginning. One of our first guest hosts, as I recall.
I think so, yeah.
Back when I had them. Please welcome back to the show, Jimmy Pardo. Hello.
Hello, Scott. Now, you were Johnny Carson in the early days where you were comfortable having a guest host, and then somehow you turned into Jay Leno.
Just greedy.
Nobody else can be behind this desk.
What do you think? Do you want to guest host again? Just 1 week I take off.
I'm more than happy to do it. I don't know if your listeners, you want to I get ready for a lot of negative tweets. I think they would miss you.
Perhaps, but the reason that I had them in the beginning was because we had to tape on a certain day at a certain time.
That's correct.
In a certain place, and now we can do it at any point, so I'm able to fit it into my very, very busy schedule.
I know, you're out and
always
about,
on the run, as Lenny
especially
Kravitz said.
Christmas time.
Leonard Kravitz.
Do you like him?
You know what? I will say that Mama Said, his second LP, is a stone cold classic. His first is not far behind. Third is where I like Are You Gonna Go Your Way, but it started to turn the corner, and fourth is a stinkeroo. And then it's become just kind of more of the same.
Okay.
After that, but second one, Mama Said.
You know what? I'll revisit it based on that because I never cared for him, with the exception of Are You Gonna Go My Way? Mm-hmm. And I may actually like the Tom Jones version better.
You might, yeah. I might too.
So I'm doing it in concert once, and it blew me away. And then maybe you go revisit the Lenny Kravitz, and I was like, you know what? Still a poser as far as I'm concerned. I know some people that know Len Kravitz, and they don't. They don't speak highly of Len.
Really?
That's what they say, but I've never met the man.
By the
Seems
way,
great in his leather pants.
You had me at It Blew Me. So, what is Jimmy Pardo's
Are you suggesting I got sucked off by a song? Is that what you're suggesting?
Wouldn't that be
the greatest concert ever?
That is the next step in the evolution of technology. MP3s that can give you blowjobs.
Let's create it and bring it to the tank and see what those guys have to say about it.
We might have to give each other blowjobs just to test out, exactly what is the best feeling blowjob.
With that said, Cuban's out. He's not going to want to watch two guys do that.
Right. Well, which Cuban are you talking about?
Mark Cuban over the
Oh,
Shark
I thought
Tank.
you were talking about a specific people from a specific
about Ricky
country.
Ricardo, the third. He lives in my neighborhood, and he's very homophobic. Wouldn't care for this at all.
Jimmy, tell us about Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo. It's a new show. It's a wonderful show here on the Earwolf Network. We're proud to have it here. But does the title say it all, or is there more to say?
Well, it's a game show. It's basically it's an interview game show. I interview a guest, like you were on an episode. We've had Zach Galifianakis was on, Nikki Glazer, Christelle Alonso, Rich Sommer, and Laura Nash, our friend Laura Nash.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 6-episode limited run, and so the first half is kind of me chatting with my celebrity guest co-host.
A lot like what we're doing now.
Very similar to this.
Very similar.
You don't know what topic's going to come
Some
up.
of the same words are used.
Yeah, a lot of those and A's.
Sure, the.
Right? Some verbs, some nouns. And then
Predicates,
we got
subjects.
3 people that call in. And then I chit-chat with them. I do my magic with those
Sounds
3.
like a lot of chit-chat.
Yeah, it's a
at
fun
this point,
it's a fun
for
premise.
a show called Playing Games.
Well, then we get to the game.
Oh, baby.
Round 1 is a game called Headlines, where we read headlines from a certain decade.
Headlines.
We rule out one of them.
Look at that, headlines.
You're afraid of him. You're becoming him.
Oh, look at this.
These headlines are going to read themselves.
What's going on with this?
I want to take the job back.
Someone-
Conan, you okay with that?
Someone's got to interpret these headlines.
I'm just going to stick around the lobby and see if Conan fails, and hopefully they'll give me the spot back.
Ooh, claws in cat.
What happened? I was doing a character. Now listen.
Character named Jay Leno.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it's Jaye. I spell it a little differently.
Oh, yeah, like Davidson.
That's right. Keep him guessing.
We've had his penis here in the studio a few times.
Whose?
Jay Davidson's.
You've had his cock on site?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, great.
And speaking of sight, ooh, mama.
You like this?
It's a nice one.
Really? Maybe we
You've
bring
seen
that
it.
to the Shark Tank. Let's bring that. But bottom line, we can't show mine at the Shark Tank. We make no money whatsoever.
Although, I don't know. It depends on what you're into. Yeah, there are certain fetishes.
No, nobody has a fetish for a small dick. Not once have you heard a girl go, you know what I love? Small dick. And then there's a website. I wonder if there's a website for that.
There's probably like a Too Big to Tango website.
Wow, that's very specific. Which means there is a website. Round 2. What we do is we weed out one of the people after round 1. It's now we start with 3, we get down to 2.
Outscrew.
Scram, we hang up on them.
Get the fuck out to the door.
And then round 2, we play a fun game, which maybe we'll play one later.
Okay, yeah. Is that a promise?
Yeah.
Or a threat?
Both. Combo.
So a little later in the show, we're going to play one of these fun games.
Play one of the games that we play on Playing
that's
Games.
exciting. We'll deal with some of our upcoming guests.
I look forward to
hopefully.
having these guys
boy.
play the game.
Oh, boy.
I met them out in the lobby, went very, very well.
Oh, really?
With 3 of them.
And then one, not so hot. We'll figure out who that is on the show.
Oh, he'll make it very clear. You'll know who it is immediately.
Coming up later, of course, we have best friends. And we also have 2 employees.
Okay. Well, you want to keep them guessing it completely today, don't you?
Yep. I think that's intriguing enough. Already they're listening to the show where we talk to interesting people.
Right.
So they're hooked already. I barely need to do shit.
All right, let me finish explaining the game, and then we can talk about whatever you want.
And then it ends. We get it.
I don't want it to be the phone in a play. You know, when somebody leaves the phone off the hook, it drives you crazy, the whole play. What's the famous one for that? Like a gun?
Chekhov's gun. Yeah, wait, how many plays are you saying where someone leaves a phone off the hook? What are these plays?
You know what? Here's the truth. It happened once, and when I was like 13, and it's driven me nuts my entire life.
What play is
I forget what it was, but I was like, put the fucking phone back on.
At 13? Is this a professional play on Broadway? Or at
No, it was not
school,
on
or-
Broadway. It was
like some 13-year-old kid who forgot to
hang up the phone when he was done talking.
And you're blaming the authors of all plays.
I'm blaming every actor and author in the history of theater.
Theater. Oh, my God. And you are a theater.
I am a thespian. Yeah, I come from the American Academy of Dramatic Arts.
You tread the boards.
I'd like to
in
get
your
out
career.
there. You know, like the grease paint and the footlight.
And just Grease. Doing Grease.
What's the
How
word?
many times have you done Grease?
We did snippets from Grease once.
Snippets?
Yeah, we didn't do the entire show.
Did you snip out the Chixel cream?
What did I say? I forget what I had to say, but yes, I was not allowed to say that.
You were not allowed to.
And I was
you
Danny
were
Zuko.
Forced to say something else.
Yeah.
At gunpoint?
What the hell did I say?
The chicks.
We did Summer Lovin' and we did Grease Lightning. And then I think the girls might have had a number to
Sure, Hopelessly Devoted, something. To
is there more with the group number?
Yeah, where they're the sleep around.
Yeah,
What
Look
am I
at Me,
thinking?
I'm Sandra Dee. That one?
Yeah, something like that.
And then a closing number, I think we did.
Yeah, sure. Maybe Go Grease. No.
You know what I want?
Is that what you said? You said one on no?
You know what I want?
Oh, you're the one that I want. Oh, okay.
You know what I want? It was not well received.
So you don't remember? Do you recall knowing what the Chicks Will Cream meant?
No. In fact, I know for a fact I had no idea what it meant.
Do you know what it means now?
Oh, do you know what we said? The chicks will scream. That's what we said.
But isn't that the rhyme?
Wait, what is it?
The chicks will scream. They'll also cream. I don't know.
Nope, that can't be it.
That can't be it.
The dream. I thought it was the dream. The chicks will cream.
Oh, okay.
Is it dream? I don't know.
Yeah. It's an easy switch.
Yeah.
Easy substitution. But do you know what it means now? What does it mean when a chick is creaming?
I think it means she's getting her coffee in the morning, and maybe she's going for a little half and half. Right? Isn't that not what it means?
I'm serious about this. Like, wait, like, is there a thing where, like,
I think it has to do with the ladies' privates.
secretions?
Your word, not mine. That is a word.
That's not a bad title for your podcast.
You're an asshole.
Secretions with Jimmy Pardo. So finish up.
Okay,
talking about this
then
thing. We want to hang up this phone.
After the fun second game, then we get down
Chekhov's
to
phone.
Oh, that's not a bad name for a
Chekhov's
for a
phone.
show.
That isn't a bad name,
Right?
Chekhov's
And
phone.
you talk about the theater. What
not
you
a
like?
bad, not a bad title for this episode. Chekhov's phone.
Your call, not mine. We get it
Shout
down
out
to one
July.
person.
You paying attention out there? Yes.
One person. They play a game called Decades, where it's one question from each decade. They go head-to-head against the celebrity co-host. If they can beat the celebrity co-host, they get a year subscription to Stitcher Premium.
Oh, my God. Are we going to play Decades here on the show?
No, we're going to play something called Charades by Proxy.
Let's play Decades too.
Oh, I'm not prepared for that.
Oh, okay, great. Jimmy, it's a wonderful show, and you're also playing it at the upcoming PCAST Blast, which is this Sunday. In a live setting. Have you done it in a live setting?
No,
yet?
this will be the premiere. We're going to do what we call a run-through prior. We're professionals over there.
Like out of town?
Studios. Yeah, we're gonna mount it out of town.
Chicago?
Get some notes and then bring it here to the big city.
Great. Add a number to it at the end, maybe.
I hope to do some song.
That's what they did with Oklahoma. You know, Rodgers and Hammerstein. They ended with like a boring love song, and people were like left the theater saying, "Oh boy, not good, R&H." And then he sat down at his piano and literally within 5 minutes, I mean, it's the dumbest song you can ever think of. Like, it's literally the place. Oklahoma, the wind.
You're telling me that song was added post?
Added post after the out-of-town run-throughs. So there's always time to save something.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens before
with the show.
Before December 10th over there at the Ace Hotel.
Ace Hotel.
Blast.
You're going to be going out there playing games. This is exciting. To see you on stage is a treat. There is no better time at the theater than to see Jimmy Pardo.
Well, it'll be me, my Matt Belknap, my announcer, will be there. Mike Henry, our band leader, will be there, and April Richardson will be going to be our celebrity guest.
Oh my goodness!
So it'll be a lot of fun.
That amazing! This is incredible. Well, I wish you all the luck in the world with that.
Thank you, Scott. Well, you'll be there.
Well, I'm showing up for my show at the end of the night.
Good for you. I don't even know what time does that thing start. Probably an off-air conversation.
We can have it on air. What do you want to figure it out now?
I'd like to know what time it starts and what time we're going on.
3 p.m. is when it starts.
3:05?
Somewhere in there.
Are we up top?
I believe you might be, yes.
Is that the right call? Game show up top?
I think so.
Your decision.
It is. And the right one.
I'd break it up, but you do whatever you want to do.
I'll do what I want to do.
You know what I like about that?
What?
I'm gone by 4:30.
Gotta do your meet and greet.
I'm gone by 4:35.
Well, this is wonderful. I'll see you on Sunday.
Look forward to it.
We do need to get to some of our next guests, and this is exciting. I've been hyping it up for the entirety of the top of the show. We have a couple of best friends on the show.
Wow. Now, have you ever encountered that before?
I've seen it in life.
You've seen best friends previous?
Certainly. Yeah, in life, all the time.
Is Doug from third grade, is that your best friend to this day?
I consider you to be my best friend, actually.
This is uncomfortable. This is very uncomfortable.
No, I've seen it out there on the streets, maybe twice, thrice daily.
Uh-huh.
That's not a bad title for a show either. Twice, thrice daily.
3 times a lady. That's Lionel Richie's podcast.
Yeah. But certainly never in the studio, so this is exciting. We got to get to them. We got to talk to them. We're going to break down their relationship, certainly, and maybe find out a little bit about them. This is the show where we talk to interesting people. And Jimmy, I want you to
shut up and listen.
No, I want you to give as good as you got. I want you to get in there and ask them some questions about their, because we don't know anything about these fellows.
I'm going to let you steer the ship, and I'm just here in the off chance I could add a little wind to the sail.
You be my parrot on my shoulder, though, or at least my.
I wanted to be. All right.
At least the guy saying "Ahoy, Captain" to me.
I'd like to buy a ship one day. Would you ever like to do that?
Oh, I'd love to get a ship together.
Do you have the money to buy a ship? That's not my business.
How much are ships?
$7? I don't know a lot about the sea. I love it. I've got two sea-like tattoos.
Sea-like tattoos?
Sea-themed.
Really? I did not know that you had tattoos.
I got an anchor here and I got a shark here.
An anchor and a shark?
By two arms, listener. I don't know why I said there or there. I got one on each testicle. Got a shark on my right ball and an anchor on my left. That thing's a little lower, of course.
Very good. And a minnow on your penis.
Hey!
A lot of dick jokes. This is not what the show is usually
about.
No,
I don't know.
This is the show where we talk to interesting people.
I understand.
Normally. Yeah, not the show where we do dick jokes the entire time. Hopefully they don't have any of those varieties. Let's talk to them. They're best friends. We've talked about that at length. Speaking of length, the length of their friendship, I think, probably goes on quite far back. Let's talk to them. Welcome to the show, Jake and David.
Hey, how's it going, Scott?
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
This
we
is
are.
Jimmy.
Hi,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy. Hey.
I see you guys have a rapport. That's nice.
We're
That's
best friends,
Yeah,
much
you
like
guys.
you.
Yeah, great.
good.
Yeah. David and I are best friends. You were talking about Doug earlier in the third grade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Great guy.
that really got us excited.
That's a long-term friendship that we love to see.
We love. I
Yeah.
mean, we actually met in the first grade.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
6 years old or so?
Uh-huh.
He was getting bullied. Yeah, Jake was getting bullied.
I
on
was
the
getting
schoolyard.
bullied a lot. I was getting beat up. I was a skinny kid, little small kid.
And I was a little bigger. I was chubby but strong, So I came in. I scared the bullies away.
Are there a lot of people who are chubby and not strong?
Yes, really. I think so.
That's
yeah.
an unfortunate combination.
Yeah.
But chubby and strong, that's
pretty good.
It's
Throw
kind of
your weight
like
around.
the movie My Bodyguard.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Like you're Chris Makepeace, Jake.
Uh-huh.
And you're Adam Baldwin.
I haven't seen this movie, but this sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's like your life story. I think you'll enjoy it.
Check out Adam Baldwin's Twitter. You'll get it.
Okay. So he was. I was getting bullied.
I'm going to ask you to speak up.
I always don't know if you can hear me. When I say always, this is obviously my first time here.
Yes.
I think you're doing a great job. I think you
Thank
sound great.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
you just got to do things
When
for
I
each other.
get-
Just relax, guys. You're on the air. Certainly, it's very exciing to be on a podcast.
So this is
but
more
just-
of an intimate thing. I don't have to pretend like I'm speaking to 90, 110 people. Yeah, so
first grade. You
First
guys met.
grade,
How
I
old
was-
are you? How old are you, gentlemen? Now?
we are 37.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long
Fascinating,
time.
right?
That's over 30 years of friendship. Over 3 decades.
31 years.
Yeah, yeah, and I was getting bullied a lot.
Yeah.
And of course I had his back, and I gave him 3 Skittles one time.
Yeah, it's
So,
an equal friendship. We
it's
like to
equal.
share. And it's all about doing things for each other. I like to watch his back. He likes to
Yeah.
watch
Well,
mine.
Yeah.
Let's back up here just a little bit. So you were getting bullied a lot by
Yes, I was getting bullied every
children
day.
or by adults?
Parents,
Everybody.
teachers.
He was sort of a
Other
classic
students.
tragic loser type.
It was tragic. For
Were
me.
you were not strong?
I was not strong.
Were
I was
you-
little.
you were little?
Yeah, I would wear weird clothes.
Like what?
Like I came to school in my mom's clothes one time. I wasn't really like getting
was
a
a hard
lot
day.
of direction.
Were they not even clothes? They were. I mean, when you say weird clothes,
Like a
it's
house coat?
slightly weird,
Yeah,
or were
like
they?
one time,
You came in
all
dish
shoes-
rags one
yeah,
day.
all shoes.
You fancied enough out of dish rags.
Were they like even indescribable things that aren't clothes, that aren't even objects?
Yeah.
Or?
One time I came to school in my grandmother's love. I was
Wow.
naked, of course.
Yeah.
I was naked, of
goodness.
course. And yeah, so but David always had my back here. Even when I was
And what would you do to fend off these bullies?
Oh, I'd just push him out of the way. I'd stomp him. I'd punch him in the head.
Like
I'd
curb
just-
stomp him?
I wasn't murdering these kids, but I was bigger, and I would pick them up and drop them, or I would push them into a
from
wall.
a height of 3 or 4 feet?
He would pick them up. Yeah, he would pick them up, go up the jungle gym and drop them off the side.
Off the top of the jungle gym, you're
Yes.
saying?
Those are a good 5 feet high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he was about 3 feet at the time. It was about an 8 foot
Why
drop.
would they continue bullying you? The one time I would see that, I would think I'd stop. I'd leave you alone.
I don't want to get thrown out this jungle
it
gym.
was
They
tragic.
did.
Yeah.
They did. But of course, to repay David, I would give him, 3 Skittles.
You would give him, or you did give
I
him.
did.
You gave him the 3
Well,
Skittles.
I would.
Because you said one time.
Well,
Every time I was there to save his life, he was right there with 3
I
Skittles.
would have given him 3 Skittles if I didn't want all of my Skittles, is what I'm saying.
So the times you wanted all of your Skittles, you would eat all of those Skittles.
Right.
Sometimes you got to let your friend eat his Skittles.
But I would tell him, I'd be like, I would give you all of these if I didn't want all of them. So
And the times that you had eaten too much and you found Skittles, the taste, continuing on to eat them to be disgusting.
yes, which never happened. Yeah,
Okay.
which never happened. I always wanted all of my Skittles.
Do you still
okay.
like the Skittle?
I love Skittles.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I love Skittles. Sour Skittles. Do you know bitter Skittles?
I love all the new Skittle flavors.
Old Skittles.
Old Skittles.
Yeah. I've been writing in to get more flavors because we got sour, of course.
But why don't they not call it bitter Skittles? How
should
do
be-
you not go the alliteration alone?
Why don't they call it Old Skittles? You know, like, hey, do you have any Skittles lying around that you haven't been able to sell for years?
Yeah, well, I want that. I want
Yeah.
that. I want old Skittles. I want bitter Skittles. I want smashed Skittles.
Now,
Dirty Skittles?
Dirty Skittles.
You don't care. It falls on the ground, you're happy to have it.
Yeah. Oh, you call them floor Skittles.
Oh, you okay?
Floor
Ceiling
Skittles.
Skittles.
Ceiling Skittles.
If they were like lightweight and the weight of helium.
yeah,
perhaps.
you open them and you have to catch them
Right.
before they go up to the
Amazing.
ceiling.
Amazing. Now,
Hang
now
on, I'm going to
this-
make that in my game show. I'm going to have that as a game.
So now when you met, this is obviously in the South.
Now, I don't know why you say that. I thought this accent was pretty nondescript,
Yeah.
but I guess it does sound Southern.
Yeah.
And we are, of course.
And we're, of course, from the South.
Of course.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of
Yeah.
course. You've
Just-
managed to lose it a little bit. But.
Yeah, well, not all of us have it. If you're smarter, you don't keep it.
Oh, I see. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that part of your problem why you were bullied a little? Or are you kind of the sort of slower, unintelligent type? Or?
Yeah, definitely.
And you were mean.
I was mean.
You were mean.
I was mean. But
I
you
think
know,
people got offended that you were so dumb and bad, but also so mean.
yes.
That
Right.
made people really put
So
a
you
target on
were
you.
you bullying people first? Or
I
when
think
you-
that was maybe the problem. I was the bully, and people were mad at me, and they would try to fight back.
and then
And David
you,
would come in
Right.
and just get all these.
so you'd finish them.
Pretty much. I was sort of the
Karate
finisher.
Kid style.
Yeah.
Maybe we were like a
Cobra
bullying
Kai
team.
style.
Yeah.
It was almost like setting a trap, really.
Yes.
Yeah. A small kid would come in and get bullied, and then a bigger kid would come in to really hurt those kids.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But it sounds like they wouldn't have needed you at all if he had just been a polite young man.
Maybe, but you got to let your friend, act how
We're
they're
best
gonna act.
friends.
We're
I
best
heard- yeah, I heard
friends.
about
You
that.
have his back,
But yeah, I mean, like that's that's us as kids.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
flash forward 3 decades.
Yeah.
You must be totally different.
Oh, well-
other than the accents.
yes,
Yeah, we sound the same.
we sound exactly the same. I sounded like this when I was in first grade.
Really?
Yeah.
So even the deepness of the voice.
Yeah. I had a deep voice as a kid.
I wouldn't call this a deep voice at all. But deeper for a kid.
Child, certainly.
Right, you're right. Yeah,
I call it kind of like loud
loud and high
and irritating.
tinny.
Irritating. Yeah. Thank you.
That's all right. That's my buddy.
You're not going to bully me, are you?
Well,
Get him.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said no.
No. Oh, okay.
I
you
said
want me to
no.
get him?
Misheard.
I think so.
I'm gonna get him.
Get him.
Hey, you fucker.
Oh, boy. You going to take that?
He's across the table. What could? Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
he's coming across the table.
Hey.
Hey.
what did you say about my
I didn't-
voice?
I didn't-
Say my voice is deep, and you like it, and it's. Say it.
You're not going to do anything to me. You're still small.
Just because I'm the same size as I was in first grade doesn't mean anything. Give me that shirt.
Oh, God!
Give me your shirt.
Don't hit
Give
him,
me-
Scott.
Take my shirt.
Oh, God, no! Now David's picking me up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Take him up high. Take him 5 feet up high.
on the table.
Scott, are you all right?
Oh, God.
I'd like to jump in, but I can't.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
God.
How do you like that?
Best friends.
Yeah, you're wearing my shirt and you got dropped.
At first, I just gave you my shirt, and that was bad enough. But then you forced your shirt on me.
Make him wear the rags.
I did not see any Skittles. I saw no Skittles at the end of that.
No exchange of Skittles. Wait, you have
Thank you.
You have
very
a bag of Skittles
much.
on you.
And I am gonna finish all of them.
And I appreciate. I appreciate
Why do you
that.
keep
Thank
doing
you.
this? If he doesn't give you the treat, why would you not? Why do you continue to have his back?
You must not have a best friend.
Yeah.
Friendship is important, okay? It's not about what you get, it's what you give.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm giving a lot of support, and I feel like I'm getting it back. Did you hear him say thank you?
He did say thank you.
I said
I mean,
thank
that's
you.
just basic human politeness.
I mean,
Thank you.
David was the best man in my wedding.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
To whom are you married?
Trish.
How long? How long you and Trish been
I'm
together?
not answering questions about my wife.
Those are personal?
That's personal.
But
I'll
this-
tell
but
you
this
her name is
relationship-
Trish. This
is an open book.
You can read us all day long. But Trish, I didn't come on here to talk about Trish.
I was the best man at your wedding.
What does
Yes.
what does Trish do?
Don't.
I can't.
You opened the door. In fairness, you opened the door.
Tell them what Trish does.
She manages a junkyard.
She manages a junkyard.
She manages
Yeah.
a junkyard.
Trish does.
What is there
Yeah.
to manage? I mean, I've
Who
heard
goes
like
in? Who goes out?
owners.
The dogs.
The dog that guards it.
You have to keep the dogs untrained.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to keep the dog crazy.
With what, like electrodes or
Yeah, and a laser pointer.
Yeah, you get it mad and make sure nobody comes in there to steal that trash.
right.
It's a big bad job.
Yeah, she manages. But if you want to know, my wife
Where'd you meet her?
at the junkyard.
You met her there.
Yeah.
Were you like bringing a car in of some sort? Were you looking for an
Yes,
accessory?
I had a bunch of car parts. I was also looking for an accessory for a car.
And you're doing both.
Yeah.
Little swap. You're looking
Oh,
for a swap.
I was doing a car trade.
Okay.
I had 3 hoods,
Oh, yeah.
3 Ford Ranger hoods, and I was looking for a.
You had a lot of
complete
parts,
car?
but you wanted a whole body. You had a lot of parts of different cars, but you wanted to consolidate that into one vehicle.
I had gone around all day to different car dealerships with these 3.
You're
Ford
lugging these
Rangers
hoods
on.
around.
I said, "Can I get a car for these?" Everybody said no.
But Trish
so I
is
went
crazy.
but I went to the junkyard. I traded in 3 Ford Ranger hoods.
You know what was
for-
frustrating? We had the Carfax for all those hoods too,
Yeah,
and they wouldn't accept
They
it.
wouldn't accept it.
these
yeah.
trucks had been burnt to the ground.
With the exception of the hood.
Yeah, and the hood was there anyway. They had
Scorched on the bottom,
scorched on the bottom.
Beautiful on top.
party on the top.
That's right.
Yeah.
The bottom's not seen.
Well, as you can see, my hair scorched on the bottom, party on top.
Oh, that yeah. I
Did
was
you
gonna
see that?
say it's. I guess frosted tips. Is that what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
overly frosted tips.
Yeah,
and
he just
nothing
bleached his
underneath.
hair regular, but he calls it scorched.
Yeah.
So you're
support it.
there in the and you have 3 car hoods, and then you see Trish, and you admire the junk in that trunk.
Well, yeah, she had some. I mean, it was really a sight. She had junk in her trunk.
She had a fat ass.
what? No. She had an old Ford Pinto, and there was a bunch of trash in the trunk of it.
You gotta clean those out. if
She's
you
got
What he meant at all.
no.
Oh, okay. I'm.
She's got a small butt, but she did have junk in the trunk.
When you like how small?
Let's just say there's not much of a crack.
Okay, I'm thinking more about the
Curvature.
curvature of it. Yeah,
But that's the thing. I don't want to speak for.
But there's no
Trish.
crack.
It's just sort of a flat surface with what I'm told a flat surface with a hole.
I see. So just a straight line.
Yeah.
It's almost like a square.
It's like a back.
with like one little pinprick hole down at the
Yeah, it's
bottom.
about the size of a pin and needle.
Just the one hole?
This is why I didn't want to bring up my wife, because
that makes sense.
one question leads to 100 other questions.
Are you trying to drag
Is
stuff
she
out of my friend?
human?
Is she human?
Yes.
It sounds alien-like.
I guess so, but that's
Okay,
impossible.
come on.
That is impossible.
Come
I
on,
agree
I'm
with that.
married to an alien. I married an alien last month. Get out of here.
Oh, wait,
Jamie.
the wedding was just last month?
Yeah.
Wow!
David was my
Congratulations.
best-
So
thank
you're
you.
you're a honeymooner.
Yes, I am. I
Wow.
am.
Okay.
So-
We're honeymooning, of course, this week. You and I are hanging out. and Trish is managing the yard.
So you guys are honeymooning together.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard take separate vacations from your wife, but
Seems
I don't
early
know.
in the relationship.
Seems a little early.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not early in your relationship because
No. I mean,
We've been needing a honeymoon for a while.
we have.
Yeah,
We
I
have.
guess so.
I've
What
been
does
feeling
Trish?
a little neglected, I guess.
Yeah, what does Trish think about this relationship between
She
the two
is
of you?
very supportive. She loves it. She's very excited about it.
She's been on the wrong side of a couple of arguments.
She's been
I
dropped
think.
from a gymnasium.
She's been dropped.
You've
Yeah,
had to
she's
drop
been dropped.
Trish?
Of the
She's been
jungle
dropped.
variety.
She's been dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, if Trish gets out of line,
Wait, Trish gets out of line, you bring David
will
in.
take her up to the top of a slide and drop her off.
Wait, do you have a slide in your home?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait, do you guys live together?
No,
Oh, okay.
we both do. We live back to back, and we share a fence, and we each have a slide.
Okay. And expressly for the purpose of dropping someone from them?
Well, yeah, we got so used to it at the playground. We were like, I guess we could build like a sort of adult version of this where it's just a platform that has stairs to it. But
It's just so much of what our relationship is based off of. It's almost like there's not a whole lot else there,
Right.
But it is strong in its own. you know?
Right. So what are you guys doing while you're honeymooning here in town, I guess, from the south?
Yeah, we're honeymooning from the south to Los Angeles.
We're trying to do as many podcasts as we can.
Yes.
You guys doing WTF?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, we're going to be in the garage
Yep.
tomorrow with
Get the
old
snipers
Mark.
up there on the roof.
Yeah.
We'll lock the gates.
Yeah. So we're going to
Do
do
you have
that.
any Lorne Michaels stories?
We do. We met with Lauren.
We met with Lauren.
We met with Lauren, and let's just say he got dropped off of his own.
Oh, you
popcorn
dropped him.
Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah. We reached for his popcorn. He wasn't happy. He started talking bad about my friend. I dropped him off his own machine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was asking. He was.
I climbed up on his tiny little bedside table that the popcorn machine sits on.
Yeah.
Then I climbed up on the popcorn machine, and I dropped him right through the fucking glass.
Drop a
And
roof.
he was screaming, "What do you mean your wife just has a butthole and no crack?"
The whole way down, he got that out.
That's a good impression, by the way. That's almost like Dr. Evil.
That was really good, right? Yeah, we know Lauren. We can do his voice.
So what are you planning to do while you're in town here? You're
Well, we want to see Cavalia.
Of course, it's the greatest show on earth.
Larry King loves it.
Larry King can't stop talking about it.
I tell you, I have not seen a show where the performers were shitting on stage like that since Paul Rust and Neil Campbell
Hey!
in the early days of the UCB theater.
That's very true. Well, they would. Paul and Neil, they rode each other around and shit on the stage like horses.
It's just something. It was like a modern day Cavalia.
Yeah, yeah.
Although Cavalia is in the modern day, I guess. So. Concurrently modern.
Have you ever
day.
seen it?
Cavalia? I certainly have. Yes.
Oh, boy. It was a night out, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness, those horses, the
I
things
love
they
it.
do.
They go in a circle. from
Oh my
time to time.
God. In unison.
A lot of pageantry.
Oh my goodness, you got to
Yeah.
see Cavalia.
Oh, great. We're excited. We're excited for Cavalia. We're going to go to Bubba Gump's.
Yes, we're gonna go to
At
Bubba Gump's.
Universal City Walk or at
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica?
Both.
Or,
Both.
Oh, both. You guys love the shrimp.
Yes.
Well, we want to drop someone off
Of the pier?
off of the pier and the second story of the City Walk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we want to drop someone from that weird dinosaur.
Yeah, we want to go up to what's his name's comedy club.
You should
John
go to,
Lovitz?
John Lovett's comedy club.
You should go to Second City because you could drop someone off the
That's true.
That would be
second
great.
story of Second City.
Great. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I got some bad news while you're thinking about that.
Yeah, John Lovitz
I think
is gone.
the Lovitz
I was
is
there the
closed.
other day. It's
Are
totally
you fucking
gone.
kidding me?
Whoa,
Lovett's is club?
whoa. Don't come across the table again.
Yeah.
Come here.
Come here. You called them?
I'm not going to
Get
come
over here.
Come here for an
Put
ass
your
kicking.
shirt back on. Put your
I'll-
shirt back on.
I want my shirt back
Yeah,
on.
here you go.
You're not
Give
punishing
me
me.
mine.
You're not punishing
Give me mine.
All right, here's yours.
Thank you.
Touch it. Oh, God, he dropped me again. Jesus.
Yeah, that's what happens when you tell me my favorite comedy club is gone.
Why did you even like it?
Yeah.
You've never been there.
Aesthetically,
The
it was
beach
horrible.
theme.
The acoustics were awful.
It's
What did
beach.
you like?
It's beach themed, right?
It was
beach
beach.
themed.
There was beach theme. I'll give you that.
beach
Yeah,
themed.
that's
We
true.
love Lovitz.
That's true. That's all
Oh,
I got
very
here.
relaxing.
Case
Yeah,
closed.
right.
Beach themed.
It was beach themed. We wanted to
Why
go
don't you guys
there.
just go to the beach? You're here
Well,
in
you can't
California.
laugh there. You
can't laugh
That's
at
our
the
biggest
beach.
complaint with the beach.
Too much sand?
Too much sand, not enough funny.
Cushiony, too.
Yeah.
A drop, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's
no.
true. I guess you can go out there to the hard sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you get wet.
And you don't like the water.
You guys have not been wet?
No, we haven't,
No.
we haven't been wet before.
Well, we don't shower. We
Okay.
stink.
I was wondering. Was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, we stink. We don't shower. We hate water.
Yeah. What is it about the water? Is it the hydrogen? Is it the oxygen? The combination?
Yeah, it's the combination
It's the
of the
combination.
two.
I'm fine with hydrogen or oxygen,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, but
We don't believe in the mixing of the atoms.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
one part of hydrogen and one part of oxygen, sure.
But
Right.
but 2 parts. Trouble.
No,
Nasty.
thank you.
Ugh,
Yeah,
feels-
you know your body is made up of 70 some odd % of water.
I can't tell.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa.
Get over here.
Whose shirt do you want me to wear
Get him.
now? God, no. Look,
Get him.
Give me back your shirt.
We need to take a break.
Give me back your shirt.
I'll give you my shirt. We need to take a break. We're going to be right back with more from Jake and David, more Jimmy Pardo. We'll be right back. We got some small business employees coming up next. We'll be right back with...
Give me your shirt.
No, we'll be back with Comedy Bang Bang after this. Oh, God! Okay, we're talking about Lisa today. And I feel like Lisa has been listening to Comedy Bang Bang, and they heard me say our wonderful new tagline, the show where we talk to interesting people. And they said, I can imagine the boardroom conversation now. They heard that, and the boardroom was abuzz at the water cooler there, and they say, wow, did you hear? Comedy Bang Bang just hit upon the perfect tagline for their show. Why don't we have one of these? So they thought, and they came up with it finally. And they're here to debut it. This is incredible. A better place to sleep for everybody. Wow. I mean, it's the show where they talk to interesting people, but what possibly could be? It's 99% there. A better place to sleep for everybody. That is what Lisa's tagline and what their mission is. That's right. They are an innovative, direct-to-consumer online mattress brand that is also socially conscious because they want to give back while you sleep. Every 10 mattresses Lisa sells, they donate one to a shelter through their 110 program. Now, I wonder, why don't they just make a bunch of mattresses and donate all of them? But they need to sell a few, otherwise there's no business in that. Not to mention, by the way, Lisa plants a tree for every mattress sold. This is incredible. They're out there making mattresses. Where do they even find time to plant trees? And where are they planting them? What if one day you're at your house and suddenly you get a knock on the door and it's Lisa? Why not plant a tree in your front yard? That would be incredible. Lisa, come by the house sometime. I need a new tree. They also, by the way, donate 1% of each employee's time to volunteer for local causes. So these people are busy. You would barely think they have time to make mattresses, but they do because these mattresses are incredible. I have one myself, and I tell you, every night I lie down on one of these things, and I feel these 3 premium foam layers. I'm like, every night I lie down and I go, Foam 1, the 2-inch Avena foam top layer for cooling and breathability, check. Foam 2, the 2-inch memory foam middle layer for body contouring and pressure relief, check. But wait a minute, is that 3rd foam layer still there? Why, yes, the 6-inch dense core support foam for durability and structure for sleepers of all sizes, including mine, check, and check. Got them all, touch them all. Lisa's available in the U.S., the U.K., the Canada, the Germany, or at the Lisa Dream Gallery in NYC. And this 100% American-made mattress ships compressed in a box to your door so you can save a trip to the store. Sounds like they don't even have any stores, so what trip are they saving? I don't know. Well, they do have the Lisa Dream Gallery in NYC. So it is no wonder that it is a Forbes top 20 startup to watch. Like I said, I got one of these things. It's incredible. Try a Lisa mattress in your own home for 100 nights. That's 300 foam layers you're going to run through every single night. Incredible. Risk-free with free shipping always, and get $100 off when you go to leesa.com/bangbang. That's leesa.com/bangbang. leesa.com/bangbang. A better place to sleep for everybody. Comedy Bang Bang. Oh my God, that was horrible what happened during the break. We're back here with Jimmy Pardo, playing games with Jimmy Pardo, currently on the Earwolf Network, Stitcher Premium, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that you can get podcasts.
That's
certainly, right. A good time. 6 episodes, you said?
We did a 6 episode, and I believe this is the last week for it.
Oh, my God. And when would someone like an executive producer pull the trigger on a new season of that?
Well, there's been chitter chatter.
Cheddar?
Yeah, I was so unhappy with that. I was so disappointed with my word choice.
You know that I have the ability to make decisions.
I don't know
like
what
that.
your role is anymore around here. I really don't.
Look, I'm giving you a second season. I'm saying it right now.
But we have to talk with legal about this. We're going to have to work out some financials.
I'm sure if I say it on air, they'll make it happen.
Come up with a figure that I'll be happy with.
How about...
Oh, I love it. Hourglass.
Yeah, not like Trish. Sorry to say.
No, that's just flat, right?
No, flat
But it's
to the ground.
It's Trish.
Well, no, she gets wider as she goes to the ground.
Like a Christmas tree?
So the Wampler.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. We also have
Enough questions about Trish.
All right, sorry, Jake. We have Jake and David. They're best friends.
Yeah.
They're on a honeymoon, they say.
On a honeymoon
We're
together.
on our
That's
honeymoon.
exciting. And come here, we need to get to our next guest. This is exciting. They are employees. You wanted the true Hollywood experience. By the way, you going to that Hollywood sign?
Yes. We are going to go up there.
Yeah. What letter are you excited to see? The H, one of those O's?
The big W.
The
Big
big
W.
Big W.
The
For
big
winning.
For winning.
Yeah.
Hashtag winning.
Hashtag and
Sheen. Sheen's. I mean, we're in Sheen's corner.
Sheen's corner.
Well, they work for a place that is a legendary Hollywood establishment, has been around as long as I've been here. They are employees at Hollywood Toy and Costume. Please welcome to the show, Lou and Carl. Hello, Lou. Hello,
Hey,
Carl.
how's it going, everybody? Good to see you. Good to
This is
meet
Jimmy.
you. Jimmy, hello.
Hello, fellas.
We met in the lobby. Hi, Jimmy.
Yes.
You're the. Let me guess.
That's
Are
Carl.
you? That's. Oh, okay.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Carl.
You guys got to understand, Carl's the guy that grows on you.
Oh, it takes a little time, Lou?
Yeah. He's cold at first. He slowly warms up, kind of like a broken oven. Right, Carl?
That's right. I work just like a broken oven. You'll be
Broken
disappointed
oven.
with me either way, and it takes a long time.
Malfunctioning oven is maybe better. A broken oven would imply that you never warm up.
But the broken, my view of a broken oven is it just warms slower.
So your opinion of something breaking
It's just
is where it just slightly not working up to optimum
if
capacity.
it ain't working the way it's supposed to work, then it's broken, right?
Okay.
So
No,
if it goes
it's
slow-
preheating.
Huh?
It's preheating.
What's that mean?
That's what it does. It slowly gets
You
hot.
can't just turn something on and immediately.
What kind of ovens you guys using?
I use a convection oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, typical standard oven. We don't have any kind of alien technology oven. Trish, maybe?
No, she's not an alien.
Okay.
He's describing.
Anyway, you'll have to excuse Carl. He's a little touchy. We've been going through some stuff at the shop.
What's going on at
recently.
the shop, fellas?
We're at bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Nobody wants costumes?
Nobody wants
Well, they
it's-
want costumes, but they seem to want expensive, good costumes.
Yeah, they want good costumes. They want them to work. A lot of people are getting their costumes off of Amazon.com, costumes.com.
$20 free shipping. Give me a fucking break.
Can't compete.
Now, with us, you got to come to the store, or we do expensive shipping. So we're trying to find a way to get more people wearing costumes.
Why don't you make these costumes a little more expensive and say free shipping? I mean, that's what most of our advertisers do.
Well, because we'd love to do that, but first of all, podcast won't advertise us. We're having an issue with that.
I'll give you a free one right now. Go ahead.
Okay. Listen up.
Listen up.
Listen up. See, that's the guy I met in the hallway.
Yeah,
That's the guy I met in the lobby.
Hang on, let him get through it. By the end, he'll be a sweet
You'll
boy.
warm to me by the end of the
Yeah,
end.
he'll be sweet by the end.
All
I
right,
promise.
all right. Very frigid at the top, though.
All right, listen up, idiot.
I'm telling you, that's the guy
Just
I
power
met.
through.
And I don't
Just
like him.
power through. Just power through.
You still with me? You haven't hit the plus 15 seconds button right now? Good, because boy, do I got a thing for you. Do you hate your clothes and want to pretend to be somebody else? I know I do. Well, for
A little empathy there.
for just $100, you can get whatever costume you want.
100.
Want to look like E.T.? Sure.
What did you say, True?
That's how he says sure. He just tried to say sure. He's a little nervous. Give him a break. Come
What
on.
was the cost on this? I apologize.
$100.
$100 any
$100.
costume. Want to look like E.T.? Sure. Want to look like Jaws?
You
sure
got
not.
Sure not.
Yeah, why not?
Because we don't have a Jaws costume.
Yeah.
So not true.
I mean, who's going to want to be Jaws anyway?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fish.
Yeah, well, it's the 41st anniversary of that.
Oh, wow. That's
They
good.
celebrate anniversaries on the Sing 41,
Well, sure, anniversaries means every year.
but like 41 seems
you
like
can't
an
do
oddly
like
specific.
month anniversaries because
Right.
Annie.
Are they going to put out the 41st year Jaws movie DVD?
None of your fucking business.
Whoa, Jesus.
I'm
Lou,
sorry.
you're being very combative.
I'm sorry. No, it's just it's
Me?
Carl. No, it's Carl. Is
I'm told I
But
bring
Lou's
in
the
a
one
bad
attacking
energy.
you.
Is this still the commercial?
Yeah.
So this is all the
is all
copy.
in the
Thanks for
copy.
reading the
That's
copy
the-
that we
my
put in
problem.
front of
This
you.
is really. I gotta say, I was surprised
There's a
when you gave me
fight.
the script, but
There's a fight between you and host.
Yeah, thank you for reading your copy also. All right, so there we are. There we go. The point of this ad was come to or go to Hollywood Toy and Costume.
come to or go to, either one.
It depends. If you're
.com.
already there, then you can have someone come to you.
And for free shipping, enter your own name at checkout. Thank you for listening.
Wow, there's no way to check someone if someone's using their real name. Or
Really?
not. Yeah.
Can't do a captcha or something like that?
A capture or a
captcha.
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 Okay, you're not kidnapping people when they.
You can't kidnap people?
No, Carl.
Okay, well,
I think
we're
we gotta
learning.
go back to the drawing board.
We'll go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
We don't know how podcasts work. We thought maybe we could advertise podcast recorders to wear costumes also.
Yeah.
I mean, and luckily
Do you
we
mean
got...
the engineers or the actual, literally, the machinery?
Not the host, but the engineers and the machinery should be wearing a costume.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at a machine with a bunch of wires in it.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Let's
is a
dress that up.
perfect ET over here.
Yeah.
That's true.
It sounds like you really want to get rid of that AT costume. That's what I'm saying.
How many of those you have?
You got a lot of the ET over
a
there?
surplus,
Let's see,
or
we
just no
ordered-
one wants the one?
We ordered 50,000 in 1987.
Oh, that's right. In 87, a few years after ET came out, we ordered 50,000.
Yeah, that's 5 good years
Right.
after.
But we thought it wasn't ever going to lose steam.
Yeah, we thought we had some insider info that they were doing E2.
Yeah.
And so we said, let's get the costumes now. They'll get them cheap. It's 5
The
years
extra
later.
2.
Yeah. And the thing is, we thought it was E2, so we did a slight variation on ET because we're like, they're not going to use the same monster.
So you just.
We-
So wait, what does this
You
guy
design
look
your
like?
own guy?
It looks
yeah.
like Richard Nixon.
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah, okay, you
it
got one here.
It comes in 3 pieces. The mask, obviously, nice slick back, plastic hair.
Slick back, plastic
big
hair.
nose,
Wait, so
nose,
big
is
jowls.
this is just a Richard Nixon mask, much like the Halloween
No, this is
William
E2.
Shatner
Yeah.
mask. You
This
just
is an
stripped-
E2.
Yeah,
This is an E2.
But you've stripped off all of the coloring on it.
Sure. Coloring and is given the classic E2 two peace signs hands.
Anyway, you see, both
The fingers are not long at all.
No, but they are all 4 glowing. We said that's definitely going to be in the sequel.
Because I mean, why
it's-
stop at one?
yeah, it's
What
glowing
did y'all
peace
think
signs.
the sequel was going to be about?
We thought E.T. was going to run for president.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we said there's no way that they can heighten this movie anymore. It's already an alien. What's the best thing? Alien for president.
Yeah. My wife's not an alien, by the way.
Yeah, is this making you uncomfortable, Jake?
No!
Okay.
Your wife has actually come into the shop. I knew right when you described her. That's
You
Trish.
didn't.
Trish
She
is
did
a regular. She did.
She's been
she
out here in
came
Los
in looking
Angeles.
for a human costume. She kept insisting she needed to look more like a real human.
That is
She
weird.
said these are all too
weird.
big. I need something more subtle. Luckily for her, we do have just sort of wardrobe pieces.
That's right.
We're not only just full costumes, masks.
You're not just all
everything.
characters. You do other items as well.
Everything's still a character, but it's just more single wardrobe pieces. Like, for example, Scott, you host a podcast, right?
Certainly.
So we're
Is that
thinking-
correct?
Yeah, I'm not under oath, but I can't
Well,
say that I
I
host
snuck
a podcast.
a Bible under your hand when you said yes, so
damn
you
it.
were under oath.
God damn it!
So anyway, we're thinking, you know what? Let's get Scott the best podcast hosting costume we could ever give him. Right?
Oh, okay.
So we brought a couple options here.
Oh, yeah, let me see these things.
Why don't you
What
pull
do we
them out?
got
All right, this one is the classic host wedding dress look.
Well, I don't know that I want to wear a wedding dress while I do the podcast. That would be constricting.
This isn't just any podcast, or this isn't just any podcast wedding dress host dress.
Yeah.
This.
So you started over and corrected yourself and said what you wanted to say.
yeah.
That's
But
the
that's actually
sentence
the
as you
title.
wanted it to say.
Yeah. Have
Okay,
you
then.
seen the tag? Look at the tag.
There it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
this ain't just no normal podcast host dress type host dress.
Exactly. This was actually a prop from It's a costume from Wayne's World. I believe the second one.
This is from the second Wayne's World. It's from a deleted scene where Wayne marries Tia Carrere's character from the first movie.
Oh, why'd they delete that scene? That sounds romantic.
Well, because the rest of the script, it wasn't in the context of the script at all.
Oh, okay.
It made no sense in there.
Right.
We got it on the cheap. And yeah, so this is the Wayne's World wedding dress.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and if you want to wear
Wayne's
that.
World 2 was 1993, as I recall.
That's right. We bought this in 98.
Put on this wedding dress, Scott. Get over here.
Wait,
Put it on.
Stop telling him to come over there.
Get my shirt back and
All
put
right,
this
here.
wedding dress
Hey,
on.
you rip it, you bought it.
All right, here.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. Wow. Now
I don't know.
And you look great with
You look
Jimmy,
great.
who's already wearing a tux.
Yeah.
Yeah, why'd you come wearing a tux,
I'm
by
hosting
the
a
way?
game show. I thought it would be nice to look like an old classic game show host.
You got the longest, thinnest microphone
That's right.
I've ever seen.
I have respect for
That's his
this.
penis. What do you
As a reminder.
You guys should go up into the ship and marry each other.
Oh, yes. Look, I'm not going to wear this.
But doesn't it make you feel more comfortable? It kind of gets you out of yourself.
No, it's honestly, I'm bursting at the seams a little bit. This is obviously meant for Tia Carrere's figure. I mean,
you
it's
are much more voluptuous than
No,
her.
I don't have the chest she has, but the waist is a problem here.
Okay,
Right.
we
Well,
can take that out. We could probably take that
Yeah,
out,
we
right?
could take that out.
You're just going to take, when you say take out, you mean you're going to take the waist off?
It'll be a wasteless dress now. So
Okay, I don't know.
it'll be a wedding dress that's more of a top and a bottom
Yeah,
from here
okay.
on.
And
So
we
I'll
can do it quick if you want, or we can do it later and ship it to you.
When you say quick, what are you talking about?
Like 45.
45 days.
We don't have that kind of time. The show's going to be over by then.
Okay, well, maybe that's not the one for you. That's not the one for you. It's not the one for him. It's not the one for
Do you
him.
have something else? You have other
We've got a
options?
couple. We've got a couple.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Wait through the bag. Oh, yeah, this is a classic. I have heard that Kai Ryssdal hosts Marketplace in a similar type of outfit here.
What?
Yes. I don't understand a word of that sentence.
Yes.
What
What
happened?
did you say?
I heard that Kai Ryssdal hosts Marketplace in a dress here.
Please. No, you made
I
it
got
less
it.
audible.
Yeah, it was very articulate the first. I just didn't know what you said.
Marketplace here.
Jake,
And-
what did they say, Jake?
I'm facing my bike right there.
Hey, you don't.
What? Come on, Kai Ryssdal.
How many times are we going to say this?
What's Kai Ryssdal?
Kai Ryssdal,
Host of,
NPR's
NPR's
host of Marketplace.
He's one of the only people who still buys costumes from us on a regular basis.
We have a great relationship with the Riz.
Oh,
Anyway, we brought some of his.
So what this is here is this is an Oscar Schindler costume.
this is just a suit.
What's-
I mean,
You can tell it's
But you can tell
hateful.
It's mean.
though.
It's-
I don't
It's
know.
mean. It's a mean suit. It's
I mean,
a mean-looking suit.
it does have a gold watch.
Yeah,
that,
it's got a gold
apparently
watch.
he's regretting not trading in.
That's right. That's exactly right. You can read that from the suit, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
good. Or we have this red dress here from the same movie.
little
From the
small.
little girl's
From
red
the
dress.
little
Yeah,
girl's
that's-
a
red
little
dress.
small, but again, we can take it out.
We can take it out, or we
Plus, everyone at the party you go to would have to be in black and white for anyone to get it. Otherwise it's just like the woman in red or something.
can. Okay,
Woman in red. Woman in red.
Is that Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder.
Ah, the
Boy, that
great.
was Tourette's-like. I apologize that happened.
the wonderful blind singer.
Oh, we love him. Don't let him drive.
And with
huh?
Tourette's also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, all of his songs were Tourette's?
His tick is playing the harmonica.
Yeah.
What?
He has Tourette's and he has to play the harmonica every few minutes, or he just
So he's
shakes
just saying
and
like shit
explodes.
fuck. So
Yeah.
he's like, that girl thinks that she's so fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying shit and fuck into the harmonica.
I should start saying shit and fuck into the harmonica.
Yeah, that's all you have to do to play it good. Yeah.
Well, you're from the South, right? You people love the harmonica.
Can you tell?
You mentioned it.
You're right, I have. Yeah, we all play the harmonica, but we're saying the nastiest things we can into it.
Like, what's the nastiest thing you can say?
Booty hole.
I love your song Booty Hole.
It's not that kind of show.
Oh man, my booty hole solo is bluesy.
Given you have a wife who just has a butthole on a flat butt, writing a song that draws attention to a booty hole seems
guess-
like an unusual choice.
Yeah, well, I
come
guess
on,
maybe it's
all
the
songs are about your loved one. All right,
Name any song.
She higher ground.
She higher ground.
Steve Winwood's Higher Ground. Oh, that's Higher Love. Damn it.
No,
Higher ground is the blind Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
yes,
I'm an idiot.
yeah. That was about his wife.
What about Tears in Heaven?
Tears in Heaven, obviously about
His
Eric
wife?
Clapton's wife who fell off the balcony.
You think he was married to that little kid?
By the way, David, you didn't have anything to do with that, right?
Oh, that's a great follow-up.
What? Like Eric Clapton's baby was talking trash to my friend Jake? No, come on.
No.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
That's what happened.
It seems like we're striking out with these costumes.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
this
don't know,
last one's a
guys.
great one. I think
What do
the
you got?
chicks will
What's the
cream their
last one?
jeans for this one. This one is...
Cream, yeah.
Get on top.
Speaking of Eric Clapton, the chicks will cream their jeans in this outfit.
Jeans? They're jeans.
But this guy's won't give you an inch.
Yeah,
I'd
go
like
on.
to hear about this costume, Carl.
Okay, this is the one the chicks will cream for.
They're James.
Now, this is, obviously you recognize it. It is a full... It is full Ray Lewis football costume and pads.
Yes.
Yeah.
With an
I don't know.
authentic Baltimore Ravens jersey.
This is not
You said inauthentic?
Inauthentic Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, Baltimore raisins.
I was going to say, it says the Baltimore Raisins on it.
Very inauthentic.
You want to get one that's real, it's going to cost you a pretty penny, baby.
Yeah.
And we ain't got no cash right now.
But if you want to look like you heard it through the grapevine, then you want to dress up like the Baltimore Raisins.
Ray Lewis.
So this is Ray. This is a guy who looks like Ray Lou-ish.
Yeah.
As you can see on the
Lou-ish.
You guys know Ray Lou, famous California raisin.
Yeah.
Moved to Baltimore, started the Baltimore Raisins.
No offense, Scott. I don't think this would look good on you. I think this is more of a Jimmy outfit.
I agree.
Oh, you guys think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll give you some bulk
Let's
in
get
the
this-
shoulders.
let's
More than
get
happy
this
to try it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. So here's the pads. Got to do those
Crawl
first.
over the table.
I'm not coming over to you, Jake.
Get over
You
here.
stay out of this. I'm trying to put on a
He's
ball
got a
player.
collection of shirts over here.
All right, I'm on.
Okay, there you go.
The groin area is tight because of the pads.
Yeah.
Yes, the growing area is tight, and if
Growing
it's
area. Is that what you think people are saying when they say groin?
Yeah.
Area? Growing
That's your
area?
growing
It's a
area.
good here. It's the only part of my body that grows.
Hey, you know what? He's got a good point.
That's a good point.
Very good point.
That's a great point.
when I'm aroused, that grows. The rest of me shrinks.
That's right. You should see this guy when he's getting horny.
Yeah.
I mean,
gets real
he's
small.
He gets real
you
small.
should see him. Get horny. Right now.
What's going to
How
get
do
you
you
there?
know that, Jake? How do you know what this guy does?
They met out in the lobby.
Oh, okay.
Man,
That's fair.
he was horny as hell out there, and he was tiny on the couch. Big dick, though.
All right, what's going to get you there? What's
Okay.
going to get you horny?
Oh, I don't know.
What do you like?
Us talking
Jeems? Think about
pictures?
girls' jeans.
Dude, girls, James. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to make you do this, Scott. But maybe you're in that wedding dress. Maybe squeeze your chest together a little bit for me.
I don't have what Tia Carrera has, but I'll do what
Oh,
I
that's
can.
looking pretty
Whoa,
good.
actually.
He's getting smaller.
I like it.
This guy's. That's right. He shrunk down. Look at this.
Oh my God, his dick is
Look at
getting
this little
huge.
man. That's right.
Look at that dick.
That dick is as big as me,
Yeah.
Wow, he's
Tiny body, though.
and he's as big as my dick. Oh my God!
Can you guys imagine working with this guy?
All right. You know what? I'm not going to lie, Lou. He has grown on me.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
You promised it.
on me. Yeah. You just realize all of his little quirks, and you're just like, man, this guy's a
Wow.
unique character.
All right, look, guys, we need to take a break. Maybe you can rearrange
settle
your
him down.
molecules by the time we get
We'll
back.
settle him down.
But we're going to come back. We're going to play this game that Jimmy was talking about,
Right.
and you guys are going to compete against each other. This is very
I
exciting.
think it's going to be best friends against the costumers.
Best friends against the cut. That's a perfect way to say it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For your podcast.
Thank you, Carl.
All right.
Carl, get less aroused so you can come back.
Yeah, please. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Oh, my goodness. We are deep in the throes of Decky Doggy. December, the most hated month for some. And why is that? Because you know what? December means it's the busiest time of the year. So much expectation. So everyone wants something from you. All these presents you got to buy, and then how do you get them to the people that you want to give them to? I don't know. It's an unsolvable problem. Or is it? What do you have on your holiday to-do list? How many errands do you have to run, huh? I'll tell you one errand you're not going to want to run. You're not going to want to go this holiday season to that little old post office. Now, look, don't get me wrong. We love the post office. We love the workers there. We love the ambiance. We love the whole... I mean, look, they made a movie about it called The Postman. Sure, the movie wasn't a success, but the fact that they don't make a movie out of everything. Like, they have 50 Shades of Grey, Harry Potter, The Postman. Those are the three things I can think of that they've made movies out of. This is really special when they make a movie out of something. So we love the post office, but it's not always incredibly convenient to go there because you have so much other stuff you have to do during the holidays. So what do you do in that sitch? Do what I do. Use Stamps.com instead. You can buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter, any package, any class of mail using your own computer and printer. And then, this is the exciting part, you can force the mailman to pick it up. To pick it up, mailman. Now, I'm not saying you throw it at the mailman's feet. No, I'm saying you leave it in your mailbox like the mail normally works. But you pay taxes. You can make the mailman do this. It's incredible. Stamps.com makes it easy. They send you a digital scale. It automatically, you just put your package on it. It figures out the exact postage. And then Stamps.com will also help you decide the best class of mail every time, all the time, on time. Print postage any day, anytime, any way, any flay, any play. Stamps.com is always open. We use Stamps.com here at Earwolf. It's been a life changer. It's been a godsend. And right now, you too, the band, can enjoy the Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale without long-term commitments. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, type in Bang Bang. That is Stamps.com, enter Bang Bang. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. We have Jimmy Pardo of Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo and Never Not Funny, two seminal podcasts. They put the semen in seminal podcasts. Do you guys come while you make your show? A lot of dick jokes on this show today. I don't know what's happening.
I know what's happening. You're saying them.
Oh, that's right. We also have Jake and David. They're best friends, of course, and that will never change.
Never change. The bestest of friends.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for my buddy.
Would anything come between you?
No.
I mean, obviously a woman hasn't at this point.
No way.
What about you? Are you married, David?
No, can't be.
Can't
be. Too devoted. I'm too devoted. I give all my love to one person. Sometimes Trish.
Yeah.
And I don't have room for anything else.
Yeah, you heard right, Jimmy.
Wait, I didn't want that to slip past me.
It's 2017, Jimmy. Chill out. We share my alien wife. I mean, my regular wife.
Regular.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to follow up on that. We also have
follow up.
We have Lou and Carl from Hollywood Toy and Costume.
It's true. Hello again.
And Lou, you assisted with Carl, and Carl, you have grown back to normal size.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
just got to talk to him about stuff that he doesn't think is sexy.
Yeah, what were you talking about? I could barely hear.
Architecture.
Like Frank Lloyd Wright type things? Or?
He likes dumb architecture. So
What does that mean?
Like bad buildings, like small buildings.
Frank
Del
Lloyd
Taco?
wrong.
Frank Lloyd wrong. Yeah. Oh,
Well, you like that
that's
one.
good. Be
You
careful.
did not.
I do not
Jimmy.
care for it.
Okay, got it.
Frank Lloyd Wrong is my favorite architect. I don't know if you've seen at the bottom of Barnsdall Park, he did the little trash can there.
Oh, I didn't see that. No.
That's a wrong
Yeah, it's
house,
pretty small, so it's easy to miss.
All right, so guys, are we ready to play this game? Obviously, Jimmy Pardo has the show Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo that people can listen to now, and we're going to play a little section of it. Now,
That's right.
How are we going to do this,
Here's
Jimmy?
what we do. Now, on the show, my celebrity co-host will try to guess what the band leader Mike Henry is doing charades, and the people on the phone have to guess what
The
movie
title
he's
of
doing.
this is called
Charades by Proxy.
Charades by Proxy.
So I think in here today, since we have the four of them, the best friends against the costumers,
It's like Family Feud in a way.
it's not unlike the Family Feud, except that there's less people.
Yeah, a lot
And
less.
none of them are family.
Right. I mean, you guys are sort of family in spirit.
Family, yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm talking to the Hollywood costume people.
Fun!
Okay. Jimmy, take us through
So what
this.
will happen here, gentlemen, is I will hand you a card with a movie title on it. Jake, I'll have you act out. You'll do the charades.
Okay.
David, you'll have to describe what you're seeing, and Scott will have to guess what movie.
Now, he's not guessing what movie it is.
No, he's literally just describing
purely just
what
describing.
Jake is
Got it.
doing.
Okay. So if you think of the movie, you can't tip off.
Yes.
You just
Right.
have to describe.
And you don't describe like, oh, so and so is in this movie. You don't do it. We're not playing Pyramid.
You're purely just describing. Now, I'm going to turn my back
You
to
turn
them.
your back.
Is that, or should they turn their backs to me?
No, it makes more sense for you to turn your back.
I'll do that.
Yeah. And so again,
right.
Jake, you will
Yeah.
do the.
And how do we keep score? score? How do we?
Well, if they get it correct, we'll give them a point.
Timing thing or not?
When I get tired of it.
Got it.
That'll be it. And then of course, Lou and Carl will have a chance. And we'll go back and forth,
Great.
and first team to 3 will win.
Okay.
First team to 3. Love it.
How's that sound? Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
My back is turned, Jimmy.
All right, there we go. Now, again, David, you cannot look. David, don't look!
Don't look.
Jesus!
I'm not cheating.
You had one rule.
I'm not cheating.
Eating ain't cheating.
Okay, here he goes. All right, go ahead, David, start.
Yeah, I see.
He's got a locking a key into his mouth. His mouth is locked shut.
Quiet.
His lips are tight.
Oh, these are movies from the 90s, by the way.
Oh, okay, got
Movies
it.
from the 90s.
Shush, don't speak.
It looks like he's being a sheep saying "bah."
Okay, Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, that's the correct answer. That's the correct answer. There
Nice.
we go.
All right.
All right,
That's my
here we
best
go.
friend.
That's friendship.
All right, Lou and Carl. We may go to more than 3 if you're comfortable with that.
Okay, sure.
Since
If I can be good at this. All right,
doing
so this
wonderful.
is
That's
Lou and
really
Carl
good.
of the Hollywood's Toy and Costume.
Okay, here we go.
Your chance to
Now, these
shine.
guys know character work, so we'll see how that flies here.
Do you want me to do the acting or?
Lou, what would you prefer to do?
I'll do the acting. I think that'd be fun.
Why don't you do the acting this time, and we'll flip-flop.
Have you wanted to be an actor ever?
I mean, every day of my fucking life.
I mean, you guys work at Hollywood Toy
Well,
and
he
Costume.
did a play when he was 13, and he left a phone off the hook, and they kicked him out of the play. And he
gotta
never
be
did a play
shitting
again.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's a simple mistake for a 13-year-old to make. I mean, how many times does a 13-year-old make a telephone call in the first place?
Why
are they not allowed to make phone calls at 13?
Why are their mothers letting them make phone calls?
It's a good question.
Maybe it was calling
maybe it was
911. How about that?
Funny phone call, maybe?
Oh, prank call, huh?
Ooh, don't go making phony calls.
Don't go making my call. All right, here you go. You ready, Lou?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Okay, he's kind of blowing up his mouth and putting his arms out from side to side and now zooming. And now he's acting like a cowboy. He's got his gun out and he's pointing the gun and kind of dancing. And now he's like tapping note cards on the table or something like that. Oh, he's got a fake toy in his right arm and a fake toy in his left arm, and they're chatting with each other.
This is Toy Story.
Yes, Toy Story.
Very good.
1 to 1. There we go, Lou. Nice job.
Got it. Thank you. That was difficult.
Now, yeah.
All right.
So what? First 1 to 3. It seems like they have an advantage.
Yeah.
Got to win by 2?
Maybe they're not going to get this next one.
But what happens if I just can't get it? We just
Then we pass. We move on to the next one. I reveal what it was.
Got it. There's no time limit on this.
Again, and when I think it's enough, I'll
got
pull
it.
the trigger.
Got it. Got it.
All right.
All right, so now I'm
now you're
not-
describing.
Okay.
David, you do the acting. You,
got it.
ready?
Yes. Okay.
There we go. Okay, go.
All right, Scott. He is like a plane going down. Nope. No.
Kamikaze.
No. Crash it. It's a boat that's breaking in half and sinking.
Titanic.
Titanic's the correct
Nice.
answer.
Wow.
2 to 1.
Nice.
Best friends destroying the
We're the
customers.
closest of friends. My
The
wife's
best
not an alien.
friends.
Well, that's coming in handy now. The fact that you guys know each other so well. All right, here we go. Carl, you ready?
Born.
Okay, don't look, Lou. All right,
Boy,
there we
with
go.
my back turned, it's almost like I'm listening to the podcast.
Okay.
This is I never get to do this.
He's
There we go. He's going.
he's acting like a dummy, or like
A stupid person.
Yeah. He looks like a dumb person. He's standing up and he's running. He's running.
Pleasantville.
He's running. Oh, and he's
The
dumb.
running man.
He's running and he's stupid.
Dumb and Dumber.
And he's showing me his butt.
He's showing his butt.
He's probably did he show his butt to the president? Is that it? Oh, he's eating chocolates.
He's showing his butt to the president.
He's eating chocolates. He runs. He showed his butt
Forrest
to the
Gump.
president.
Forrest Gump's correct answer.
Wow.
Correct
That was
answer.
Good.
We're all tied up, Scott.
Wow. So
2
now
to 2.
first 1 to 3.
Well, those seem unfair.
That was when he was acting like
Seems
a dumb person. That was very sensitive.
All right, you know what? Let's try this one.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so now I'm doing it. You
Now,
got
wait a
the
minute. Now,
point.
Jake, earlier you said you were not a smart person. Was that offensive to you?
That was very offensive to me because I'm an idiot and he was playing me.
It's 2017.
You got it.
Wait, what does that mean?
I think that's exactly
We
what
got
happened.
to
It's
relax.
2017.
It's
Yeah, we gotta
2017. We got to relax comedically.
Oh, okay.
All right, David, don't look. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's right. Okay, it's starting. Go.
He's stressed out.
He's stressed out. Okay.
No, never mind.
He's not stressed
Remember
out.
charades? How many words, maybe?
Easygoing. Easy.
Two words.
He's not stressed
He's making
out.
it to 3 words.
He's okay. It's
Second
changed
word
from 2 words to 3 words.
Is like a scarf or a gun or
A gun. A gun. A gun. A gun.
I don't know what that is.
Gunman. The gun guy.
He's got something around his neck. It's like
the hanged gunman.
like a snake.
the snakes.
He's wrapping something around his neck.
Snakes on a gun.
Like a scarf on like a pilot.
Like a Indiana Jones in the gun.
Second word is scrape or spatula or pancake. Clean.
Gun scrape. Gun cake.
Stabbing.
The cake guy.
The
cake
like
stabber.
a pilot shooting
the cake stabber.
Oh God. He's poking something.
The cake. He's poking.
Time.
And that was a tough one.
Jake, there's a chip. Were you trying to describe a shawl?
A shawl.
You may not know what a shawl is.
That's very true. And then I was just trying to shank.
Yep.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank
That was Shawshank Redemption.
That was
where
tough.
did the gun?
Right.
Okay.
Where did the gun come in?
Carl.
Now, if Lou and Carl get this, they win.
This is our chance.
Well, if they beat us, you better watch out.
Oh, Jesus. Luckily, there's nothing high in here for him
If
to
we
drop it
win,
off of.
if we win this, I'm going to wager that I get to be your new best friend there, Jake.
Whoa!
Wow.
Stakes are high.
Well, I mean, my friend loves me. I don't think he would ever leave me, so no big deal.
I'm going to show you a picture of my wife, and you tell me if you're interested in entering this relationship, okay?
Okay, well, maybe I was wrong.
Hang on. I'm trying to decide. I like it. All right, let's see.
I'm getting very lonely with my back to everyone.
Well, we're still all here, Scott.
I know, but I feel like I'm the only one in here.
Imagine being blind your whole life then. How
Oh,
lonely
just like
that
Stevie
must be.
Wonder, the blind musician.
All right. So if we
No.
get,
Well, that's
this
not his
one, we
thing.
win. Yeah.
That's not
Okay.
his thing.
His thing was the Tourette's.
Yeah.
Here we go. You get this right?
Oh, jeez. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, you say you're an actor, Lou.
We'll
Let's
do
see it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
He's walking around and kind of pumping his arm in the air like a truck driver. Oh, a train. He's moving like a train. He's chugging.
Oh, the train conductor.
And now he's
Snakes
looking
on a train.
He's looking through like a long,
The Polar Express.
not a periscope, but what a pirate looks through. He's looking through one of those things.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Oh, he just ate and something spilled on his chest, and he's pointing to it.
Stain train.
Yes, you're right. No.
No, obviously not. Stain.
He's still chugging along like a train now.
Train-
And he just saw something and pointed to it, and he's very surprised the way he
The
pointed to it.
conductor.
He's pointing to something surprised.
The surprised conductor.
I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call
I
it.
needed a best friend.
Train spotting.
Train spotting.
Train spotting.
How do you do spotting with
That's
actions?
tough.
Good.
You could show your underwear.
Hey, you're not going to make me show my underwear, are you?
Yes, you also
If
have
you-
to. You
Show us
can I
if you're
watch?
spotting, Scott.
Here's a picture of my wife. You describe it to him and let him, or you do it.
Okay, well, at the top of the picture, the words, I'm describing it or I'm acting it out? What am I doing?
You describe
Is this
it.
necessary?
It's an alien. We know it's an alien.
I'm trying to play a game.
Scott, I suggest we end with a tie.
I think one more and
One
give
more.
them a
One
chance.
more.
Give them a chance.
One more each.
Here we go.
Steal it.
Give
One
them a
more.
chance to win.
To win, yeah.
for the win.
For
We're
the
gonna
win.
do it, best friends.
Oh,
the
yeah,
win.
you're acting out. I'm
Sudden
Yes.
death.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
We don't want this to be
Great.
like Chekhov's phone.
Okay. All right. He's getting punched and hurt. And then there's another guy getting punched and hurt. They're fighting. They're boxing. And then he's beating him on the ground, bloody face. One of them's beating him on the ground.
Kickboxer. No.
No. Hold on. He's reaching in his back pocket
new
and he's
information.
giving me some money. He's giving me a card. He's giving me an ID. Checking his ID. I'm checking his ID, and there was some punching.
Fight Club.
going- Yes.
Fight Club.
Yes, Fight Club.
Wow.
Fight Club's the correct answer.
Yeah.
Best friends destroy the
friends forever.
customers.
Best friends
The best
forever.
friends won. Wow.
They know each other.
It's all right.
Wow.
Yes.
It's okay.
That was exciting. That's a little bit of what happened.
That is Charades by Proxy from the hit podcast
Oh.
Playing Games.
That's
I
a
love
fun
it.
game.
Very
I'd
fun.
love to play that every.
People seem
every
to enjoy
episode. Just like we play. What's that game we play? Who'd you rather? Would you rather?
Well, that's
Oh
on
yeah,
your
we
program,
play
yeah.
that every week. Well, we only have one last thing to do on the show, and that's not a game, but it is a little something that we like to call plugs.
I plugged myself today to see if I still plug. Try to plug it all the way, but I remember every plug. What sweetest plug. Every plug I plug plugs away in me.
Ah, yeah, it's just slightly too long, but I liked it.
That was good.
A Boy Named Trent. That was A Boy Named Trent by Spectron 5000. Thanks to Spectron 5000. All right, what are we plugging, guys? Jimmy, what do you got? You got a pill? You took a pill out of your pocket?
Yeah, you know what? I'm having a little allergic reaction.
Oh, to what?
I think somebody brought a dog in this room.
Yeah, maybe yesterday. Or maybe, who knows? But, it's a world full of animals.
No, it shouldn't be in an office. But,
Well, Jake's wife is in here, and she's got a lot of fur on her.
Wait, Jake's wife is here?
Yeah.
You're kind of blending into the wall, crawling around.
Wait a minute,
Are you're allergic to my wife, not aliens. All right, you're allergic to my wife.
just your wife exclusively.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't say that she was only 6 inches high.
Yeah, she's horny.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Jimmy, what do you got?
Of course, Never Not Funny is always available over there at the Earwolf Network, as well as the brand new Playing Games.
Never Not Funny. What's, you said 12 years in?
12 years running. Of course, Podcastathon coming up March 3rd.
March 3rd, Podcast. And describe Podcast.
Podcastathon is a 12-hour version of Never Not Funny where we raise money for Smile Train. We've raised close to $1 million for them so far.
My goodness, that's a lot of money to some people. And what?
I think do a lot of people.
So and you have guests on. I've done it several out of the.
I believe you've done. We've done 8 of them. I think you've done 7 of them.
Maybe more like 6. I'm not sure, but
you're there in spirit that
I think
one
I
year.
missed a couple of years because you used to do it the day after Thanksgiving, and
That's
I went
right.
out of town a few of those years.
We
but-
moved it to March to make it more, make it easier for people to show up.
And how has that worked?
Very well. Very well.
And you do that live from Burbank this year?
We
as
do
well,
it live
or?
from Flappers in Burbank. It streams online.
Streams
and
online.
there's
People can
auctions
give
and all sorts
money.
of stuff.
And
Yeah.
that's it. Coming up in March.
March the 3rd. Yeah.
Ooh, in like a lion.
Out like a lamb.
Ah, very good. And I'll segue into my plugs from yours because if you like playing games with Jimmy Pardo, this is your last call. This Sunday we have the PCAST Blast here in Los Angeles at the theater at the Ace Hotel. We got Comedy Bang Bang, Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo. How Did This Get Made? Who Charted, Hollywood Handbook, and Improv for Humans with Matt Besser. All of those shows on one bill. There are still a few tickets left. This is your last call for it. It's going to happen this Sunday. We're going to do some special things, some special guests coming up, and it's going to be really fun. So check it out this Sunday. Also, last call to vote on the Comedy Bang Bang Best Ofs. Get your votes in now while you can. I'm going to be tallying them up, I believe, at the end of this week. So it's very close. Got to say, this is the closest it's ever been. Mere votes separate some of the people or some of the shows from the other shows. So get those votes in now. You don't want your favorite episode not to show up on the countdown. All right, let's go to Jake and David. What do you guys plug in here?
Well, I mean, we're best friends. We share my wife, who's not an alien, and our favorite podcast is The Teacher's Lounge on Stitcher Premium. No. It's really fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of teachers in a lounge. None of them have Southern accents.
Really, none of them.
None of
Well,
them.
some of them do.
Well, one of them.
One of them has
That
many accents.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll say that.
It's
Okay.
our favorite podcast. We love to listen to it.
You like this show? And
Yeah.
How do people? From what I understand, it's in its 4th season on Stitcher Premium.
It is in its 4th season.
But people can listen to the entire first season for free on iTunes or Earwolf.
That's exactly right. That's the things I should have been saying. And you were telling me, and I was saying that's right.
Incredible. Well, I got to catch up on this show. It's from what I understand, it's a very funny show. Lou and Carl, do you have anything to plug?
I would say anyone that's doing that PCAST thing that you're talking about, come get a costume from us.
Yeah.
Show
up
any
in
of those
costume.
hosts,
Live
show
show.
up in costume.
I was going to say,
Hollywood
your
toy
business
costume.
model, really only 1 month a year do you have any kind of foot traffic in that place.
Well, that's correct, because we do not sell to sketch comedians or web series.
Right.
So
What my suggestion is, make a new monthly Halloween type holiday.
yeah.
That's true.
Dress like
That's
E.T.
interesting.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, February 14th, if you want to dress like E.T., come on down.
People are busy that day.
Rob a bank as E2.
Yeah.
Rob a bank is
is
E2.
that
So we'll
sounds
plug
like a good
that. Yeah, Teacher's Lounge, that's a great
Yeah,
podcast
it's a good podcast.
also.
That's a great podcast. I binge that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to binge.
Yeah, we're bingers.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How many minutes did you binge?
Oh God, what's 24 times an hour and 14 minutes?
24
or so?
times an hour? Wow.
Yeah, I binge
Yeah,
the
we'll
whole
listen
day
to
straight.
24 episodes an hour, so...
We binge it. We
That's
fast
almost,
forward it.
that's almost what
binge all
Jack
the way.
Bauer did. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
Talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags.
All right, guys. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Jimmy, it's always great to see you.
Thank you for having me on.
Love being around you in general and specifically today.
My pleasure.
And Jake and David, you have not been as much of a pleasure as Jimmy, I have to say.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
You bullied me.
No.
And you got dry. Yes, what happens?
It
when you
was
bully?
everything that happened was fair. I'll say it might not have been fun, but it was fair.
was
Okay,
totally
and
fair.
you guys won, so there's no contention of the friendship here.
Right, yeah. We won, so you guys are fine.
Yeah, sniff
Yeah.
our drawers.
Yeah.
Sniff those spotted drawers.
Here's my drawers. Sniff them.
Lou and Carl, always great to see you, of course. Good luck with your business and whatever happens with it.
Thank you so much. It's probably not going to be good, but
Do you think that you'll remain, are you friends or are you just coworkers?
friends at work, enemies outside is what I like to say.
Enemies outside.
Just competitive. We should have got into it earlier. There's too much story there.
We both have the same father.
Your brothers.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mothers?
I'm sorry?
Do you have the same mother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So your family.
Again, your words, not ours. We
Your words, not ours.
yeah.
Friends at the store, enemies on the road. We
Yeah.
both have the same father.
On the road? You guys are taking the act on the
travel.
road?
Yeah, they're taking this
Yeah,
act
we've
on the
got.
road.
We should have
that's
plugged
right.
this. We should have plugged this. We're going on a 15-city tour.
We'll be at the lounge in Austin, Texas.
Doing
They're
what?
coming. They're coming to see our mother and father. Who's their mother and father?
Wait a minute. What? You guys are related too?
Your words,
Well, we
not
have the
ours.
same dad.
Your words, yes. We have the same dad
And mother?
Yeah.
And they're the same mother and father as these guys?
yes. And they're our brothers and brothers.
Our words, not yours.
You guys are all related and you didn't tell me that at the top of the show?
That's
What are we gonna
interesting
do?
at
Get
this
into that?
point.
It's
Yeah.
not boring.
Germaine.
Too
It's
much.
boring.
Too much history. Too much to
All right,
unpack.
I don't know. Wait, are you related to Jimmy?
I should tell you that. Yes.
Oh, no.
We do all have the same father.
That's
That's right.
incredible. What about the mother?
Yeah.
Your words.
Oh, God. All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And remember, Comedy Bang Bang is supported by the new Firefox web browser. Part of the not-for-profit Mozilla, the new Firefox is now twice as fast and still even more private. Since using it helps Mozilla grow a healthier internet for all, you get to do good too. Fight corporate domination of the internet by choosing the browser for people, not for profit. Download at mozilla.org. The new Firefox, mozilla.org. Fast for good.
Oh, yeah. The wait is over. Womp It Up is back.
Back, bitches!
Every Tuesday, new episodes of Womp It Up are delivered hot and fresh to your inbox.
Just like a DiGiorno pizza.
Going straight up your butt.
Featuring all of your comedy faves, returning faves, and new faves alike.
Subscribe today on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app.
Womp it up.
Hashtag turnaround.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.